All right, man. So let's get started. You guys, everyone, I'd like to welcome a good friend of mine, a leader in the space when it comes to Facebook marketing in the real estate space. He leads the industry, very, very well known, very well respected guy, Travis Thom. It's a pleasure to have you, man. We're gonna talk about some really cool stuff. You know, you and I are always chit chatting about different ideas, and I've seen you present many, many times now, and it's always like killer and always great content. So I'm really, really excited and honored to have you with us here today as a
Thank
guest
you.
on our call. So
Thank
thanks a lot, man.
thank you for having me. Um, so today, Kevin wanted me to cover a couple things, but mainly Facebook Messenger. And if you guys aren't using Facebook Messenger or really leveraging that yet, it's a great opportunity to really build some conversations that are either automated or the ability to really create some sort of lead generation funnel that you can. Well, there's lots of different ways to do it. I'm going to share my screen, see if I can show an example of one of them that has worked for us recently in the past here. Let me see if I can. Okay, share my screen. Can you guys see my screen okay?
Yep.
So this is a quiz, like a little basically kind of chatbot quiz, a little ad that we set up of, do you know how much this house sold for recently? Test your real estate market skills and see how well you know the market. So if they click on this, it would then send them into something we built in ChatFuel. And this is the back end of ChatFuel. You can create different bots, and these are called blocks. Each one is kind of its own different block. So if I hit test this chatbot, it's going to open up Facebook Messenger and take us through the process there. It might have some other text above it because I've tested this like a million different times. So bear with me here on the load time. But Facebook Messenger chatbots have been a great way to strike up engagement in conversations with very little resistance, very little friction. So inside of most types of lead generation, sometimes there's a level of friction, right? So here we have this one where it first starts off and says, so kind of ignore this top part, just this part that says, hi, Travis. Thanks for taking the quiz. Let's get started. How much do you think this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,400 square foot house sold for? So depending on your market, right, you would then change these prices to say, well, you know, whatever, you know, 1.2 million, whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
So this is no, almost, pretty close. Try again. And you can see it's kind of a little conversation, like the little bubbles, you know, close but no cigar. So I'm going to try then.
Awesome.
This one here. So it's conversational, right? You keep it slightly playful. So it says, you got it. All right. You guessed right. Looks like who's smart and up to date on their property values. Great job. Quick question. Do you own a home in the area? Yes, I do. Nice. That's a great way. It's a great area to live in. Would you be interested in knowing how much your home would sell for in today's market? Yes, I would. So this one's really simple. It's kind of basic. You can have a decision branch trees where you say like yes and then no. If they click on no, then you clear whatever objection that is and try and take them on a different path. And the key thing is when you're delivering so most chatbots, the process is it's a question with then answers that are these little buttons, right, that are there. And you basically, with every answer you deliver, then you have another question. So answer and question, answer, you know, question, that kind of thing. So this pivots and sends them to then get your home value. So you can then click on this and it sends them to, like, I think, an external link for, I think it's a home valuation landing page that it sends them to. So it's it's a great way to build conversations that you've already had a million different times and just package it into a chart, right? Like a little flow chart of an actual bot and how that process works. So you can see here, this was our welcome message here. So when they clicked on that, on this ad, do you know how much do you know how much this house sold for recently? And this one, you can target, let's say, homeowners and exclude renters. So you're excluding those renters, just targeting homeowners in a certain price range around maybe like a 5-mile or 10-mile radius of where the house was or sold for. And then then you're just going after possible sellers. And there's two things that you're really trying to do here. One is you're trying to get them to go in and have a conversation with your chatbot. And of course, then go into your funnel of filling out, let's say, a home valuation, or download a seller's guide, or whatever it might be, or set up a consultation to talk about how to sell your house for more money. The second thing with it is that you're building an audience inside of your Facebook Messenger, so that you can then either run a broadcast message to everybody in there. So you can go here and then create a broadcast message. And so you would send it to all the people that have engaged just with that chatbot, and almost like an email campaign, right? So you could then you build that list up to maybe like 150 people. Then you have a broadcast email that says, hey, just want to let you know an open house is coming up for a new property we just listed. Here are the details. And then they click on that and it sends them back to single property website or your website, or whatever it might be that's about the property, or deliver market reports. Just wanted to let you know the most recent market report came out about all the properties in this area. Some interesting stats here. Let me know if you have any questions about what your home value might be. And when you set up these broadcasts, it's pretty much like a 99% delivery rate, and the open rate is insane. It's somewhere in between like 85 to 90% open rate, which is killer, right? You don't really get that with email anymore. So this is Chat Fuel. We also use Mini Chat, and these are subscribers that have all kind of started to opt in to some of the tools that I'm using here. Same thing that you can do, but with Mini Chat, you can do a cool thing where you hit new growth, and you can click on Facebook comments here. And what this allows you to do is basically select a post from, you can put in a post URL, post UID, or ad. And if anyone comments on that ad or comments on that post, then you can deliver a message to their Facebook Messenger instantly. So just really kind of pre-build this. So there's one that we're running that basically says, guess how much this house sold for. Let's see, what was that? No, is it coming soon? Guess the list price of what this house will be placed on the market for. And then no matter what they put in there, and it was a contest, like we'll give away like $50, right, to whoever wins it. And so you select the post that you have there, and you would say you could send it immediately or seconds, or let's say a minute, so like 1 minute after they type anything in. And you can have exclude keywords, or if you don't have anything here, just anyone that types any comment is just going to send that message through. And then you would have some sort of response here that says, hey, thanks so much for entering into our contest. We're giving away a $50 gift card to Lowe's or Home Depot or Pottery Barn. Whoever answers, whoever gets the list price correctly, will let you know as soon as this property hits the market. And that way you get like a big buildup, and you have a kind of, an in to come back, right? A reason to come back and run a broadcast message to all of them that says, hey, congratulations to Susie in Sacramento. She won the $50 product gift card. Just really know the property is now listed for $987,000, and it's going to be open this weekend. We're having an open house. here's the link, go ahead and take a look. And then you get, you know, maybe like 300 people to comment on that, and you strike up all these conversations through there.
That's brilliant, man. As you're speaking, I'm taking notes down, and that's such a smart way to not only promote the property and get people to start engaging with you, but also I'm thinking as a listing agent, I can take that information that people are providing with regards to what they think the property might sell for and give it to my seller and say, hey, like if it's something that could help with regards to marketing the property, take a look at what people are saying.
Totally.
So that's so awesome. And I just want to say, like, what's really, really, really cool about all this is that it's so far ahead of what the masses are doing that, like, if anyone starts using this right now, we're going to be so far ahead.
Oh yeah.
That the conversion is like, people are not onto the chatbot thing right now, right? I mean, you're going to be in front of so many people. The open rates are so high, and it's because, like you said, nobody's opening up email. Like, you know, I mean, people are sending emails and they're going straight to spam, and they're just going straight to the junk box, like to the trash bin, right?
Right.
And so, like, and then now everyone, like, what a lot of people now are doing is they're texting, and texting's still effective, but like with Messenger, like, this is the future. Yeah. And if we can start utilizing it now, we're going to be so far ahead when everybody else catches on.
Totally. Yeah. Matt, I would leverage any listings that you can to just test them out and see what the response rate is. And if you're in multiple different markets, you know, run these kind of ads in every different market and build up your Facebook Messenger, because those are subscribers. The moment that they actually reply back and comment, they're now a subscriber to your chatbot. So you are building your email list, and you can then retarget. You can create a custom audience, right, of anybody that's engaged or replied to your Facebook Messenger. And then now you can just run ads to them, you know, about all the properties that have just hit the market, or do a Facebook, retarget them with a Facebook lead ad, download all the, you know, lowest priced properties in X community. And then now, you know, you're sucking them back in with then some sort of, you know, text engagement after that. So it's something that is not really, like I said, no one's really doing this. And we've been doing it here and there for a few different things, and it works. It gets engagement, people, and it's gamified. So when you create gamification, right, people like that. They like to get involved and win, and it makes it fun.
So I have a question, because this is really, really great stuff, and a lot of things are going through my head. And one of the questions that I have is, like, let's go to the basics, like the beginning. How do we implement a chat bot? How does that work? Do we use that on a personal page, on our business page? Like, how do we start engaging with these tools in the first place?
Great question. So you can use MiniChat or ChatFuel. I would go to so I'm going to go back to the dashboard here. So when you create one, do you guys want to see berries real quick?
Yeah, let's see berries. It's still berries. It's still berry stuff.
I don't know if he's even used this or not yet, so we'll see. Let me just show you berries before I go into it. He wanted something that was just kind of fun. So his says hi.
All this is going to get ripped off.
Hi Travis, I'm Dot, Barry's handy robot. You look really familiar. Have we met before? And so I said, I'll say I don't think so. And so it has like the little typing, which gives it kind of that human element.
Yeah.
Could have sworn that you were at the dance party last weekend.
Nice.
They've got like a little. See, he wanted something that was like really, really fun and kind of playful. So it's like, sure, wasn't you? My bad. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Barry's magical note taker, list maker, real estate finder, robot extraordinaire. Today, I'm here to help you find your dream home. Let me take a moment. I'm picking up something that I think you might really like. And this is like orange shag carpet.
Which they obviously hate.
Right. Something like, no,
it's
not.
Funny, like, yeah.
Yeah, he wanted something really, really kind of just funny. So my wife actually built this one for him, so
Nice.
I can't take credit for that. She's the one with the good sense of humor. So it kind of just goes on like, and then it eventually pivots. That's kind of a key thing with chatbots, which is that you be playful, right? Get engagement, and then at a certain point you pivot, right? You change the conversation towards, okay, now what type of property you're looking for, like.
But Travis, real quick, who are you sending these to in the first place? Like to start out, who gets this?
So running ads to, well, basically running ads to either people that have gone to your website, like retargeting them, and driving them back to your bot, or going after people that are looking at Redfin and Realtor.com and Zillow that are interested in buying a house, or it just depends, right? It just whatever the hook is at the top, but getting them to be really specific to exactly what you're offering. So this is geared more towards buyers.
So this is in response to an ad though.
This is in response to an ad.
Is there what do you think about reaching out to people like in your sphere of influence?
I think that's a great way to get referrals and re-engage people, would be to have something that would basically say, hey, check out our new chatbot, go ahead and play with it and see what you think. That's like a nice kind of bait, right? Just like, hey, can you test out my chatbot, to get them to go in, and now they're subscribed.
Right.
So if I was to create a new one,
Love it.
I would just hit connect, and then let's say I would go, just going to choose this random one here. So you just would connect your page, and then you're going to go into automate up here.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has the basic welcome message kind of built out. And so I typically like to have the personalization of the hi first name.
Yep.
Because it just scrapes that, just pulls that directly from Facebook. And then you would have whatever kind of message here, like, hi first name, are you looking for a new home? And then you would click add button, and then from here you would say yes, and then you can go down here and create a block. That block is a new block that says yes. We'll go back and then we'll add something to that. But you can also have it where you create a button and it says no, send them to a URL, or have it make a phone call, right? So they can click that to call you.
Nice.
Depending on what you're doing. So it'd say no, I'm not interested, or I'm not looking for a home. And this one I would basically delete that card. I mean, it gets a little technical here and there, but ManyChat and Chatfield both have some really great documents on things to follow and how to do it. Oh, I need to enter the name here.
And then is this of course you have a service that you provide, and I know that's not what this is about, why we're doing this, but
yeah.
Is that something that you guys could do too at your company,
we can build these or just teach people, how to do it, because there is some kind of details, right, of actually like do this, then do this, do this, do this kind of thing, which can take a little longer. But yeah, we can do that, or we can teach people how to do it. And the possibilities are endless of what to build, right? So if you go to, let's go back to the automate part. So the first welcome message, and we ask that question. So if we have a yes here for this block, then we got to go to yes to this block here. And then this is where we'll add like the typing. So we'll say, give it like, 3.4 seconds of the kind of the typing. And then we'll have a text card here that says, well, great. Then let's find you a new home. And then this is where you would probably ask a question. Tell me, more about what you are looking for. And then this is where you could then say like condo.
Right.
And then you would create that new block to say condo. So you just got to keep track of like, if they click on this, then now we need to go to, to condo and then deliver that message too.
And this is something that we talk about a lot when we talk about automation, Travis, is automation's great, but
Right.
it's not great without authenticity. You need authenticity
Right.
in order for automation to work.
Exactly.
So the thing that I love about this is just the small, like the dot dot dot, like the
Right.
showing the person's chatting. And another thing that we've used a lot is including typos, like a little typo makes does that make it seem like it's real, or does it make it seem like it's not real, right? I mean, if a human
Right.
being has a higher chance of creating a typo.
Right.
So again, it's about the authenticity, and that's what I like about Barry's platform or Barry's campaign is that it's like it's funny. It's you're including a GIF, you're including pictures, and you're including funny stuff. So it's cool. I mean, this is like it's just like the potential with this is huge.
Yeah. And most people, when they're going through it, they understand it's a bot. It's just it's just the giving it a personality, right? Giving it a sense of humor, and having different images, right? Like that kind of flow into it. So you can also then add video, or send email. Maybe these going to get a little more advanced, where you're actually taking out their email and sending them an email, if they do put their email, or share a location or in an audio file. So all these different opportunities that you have to integrate with YouTube, or Google Calendar, some integrations with Zapier or Instagram.
So you can use this for like past clients. You can use this for sphere of influence. You just
Yeah.
have to think about a campaign that would be effective.
Right. Yeah. I mean, really, the sky's the limit, right? So if you're sending this to sphere of influence, and you just want to tell a quick story of, say, like, hey, it's been a while since we last spoke, but I just wanted to tell you, how much we value you, and this is what my past year has looked like. And click here to see what I did with my family, right? It doesn't have like some photo that comes in. It's like you guys at Disney World, and then it says just kind of go through the flow, right? And then, by the way, wanted to invite you to our Christmas party, and click here for your invitation, right? And then sends them off, whatever it might be. So it's because you can create all these different chatbots and create these different blocks too. So you can go back and say, for this link here, I want just to send people to this specific link, right? This specific block of this. So you can have multiple different chatbot conversations where people click on one ad or one link or do something else that sends them to different chatbots, to give different different responses, different journeys.
So with regards to these tools, so you mentioned ChatFuel and MiniChat.
Yes.
What's it cost to?
These are both. So this one's free. They're actually both free. There are some paid. So I don't pay for ChatFuel. I do pay for MiniChat. I pay $10 a month for MiniChat, and that's really. I mean, it's not a lot.
Oh my God, that's nuts.
Yeah. It's like.
And so, like, just think about all the tools that we use to try to engage with our past clients and our sphere of influence, and like buyers, and responding to ads and stuff like that. This stuff is free. That's unbelievable. I mean, probably the most effective tool right now, I think, is Messenger to connect with people.
Yeah.
And if you can take advantage of these tools for free, that's unbelievable. Wow.
It's I mean, really, the time is just, well, the biggest cost is just your time, right? The investment you put into it. But like any kind of automation, once you set it up, right, the hard work is setting it up. But then after that, it's just, it just flows, right? It just, just pushing people through that system. So there's what is the most, so
question is, what's the most effective way to build your subscriber list?
Okay, good question. So I would do the gift card giveaway. where you're basically saying, we're going to give away a $50 gift card to Pottery Barn. Comment, I want it. Below. Share this post, right, to get viral. Share this post and comment in the comments, I want it, and to enter the contest. And you can easily set that up with like this Facebook comments kind of thing right here. So once they comment on it, it'll instantly then send them whatever message you have there. That's a really easy way just to get a lot of people in there. I'm running one right now for like 1 free month of my coaching, and I've got like 164 people that have commented on it.
Wow.
In the past 2 weeks. So I've got a lot of people in there. Now the key thing is to get them to respond. So they have to actually say their name, like type their name or something else, right? To actually like be a full subscriber. But that necessarily hasn't gone viral, but it's a lot of people. And so if you're in real estate and you get 164 buyers and sellers, prospects in there, that's a great way to say, hey, by the way, are you in the market? Are you looking for a home? Tell us more about what your goals are. We're gonna announce the contest in about a week from now about who won. So
that's 164 leads right there, potentially.
Yeah, easily. And the beauty with it is that it's like getting someone into your messenger to have a conversation. The friction is so low, right? It's not a landing page. It's just a click into a place where you can have a conversation. So if they do have a question, the ability for you to respond is just, instantaneous, right? To be able to actually strike up a conversation, say, yeah, whatever. We have homes that are, available for you right now. Do you want to go take a look? Whatever it might be, versus it going then to an email or whatever the process is. So this is a really underutilized space. Really underutilized.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's say someone wanted to get started with this. So how would they implement this? Like if I want to, what would I do if I wanted to get started?
Yeah, so I would first create an ad. Let's see if I can find a mock-up ad for you guys.
So create an ad on Facebook.
Yeah, let's see here if I have the. Yeah, I would create an ad just like this. So this is create an engagement post. So you would go into Facebook and create under objectives, you create engagement or choose engagement, and then create something like this, like $100 Pottery Barn gift kit giveaway, guess the list price, comment below. And give them just enough information, like a beautiful photo to capture their attention. Then from there, what you would do is on everyone's ads, they have what's called a post ID. But if you're creating a post or an engagement ad, then you're going to want to click on this little globe here. That's like that timestamp. You would click on that timestamp and it would open up the URL for it. So you would just copy that URL and then choose Facebook comments here. And then what you would do is either drop that in here, either the ID or whatever that might be, or then you can kind of go through your posts and say like, all right, anyone that comments on this is gonna get that message.
That's awesome. What I would do is then target people, like if I was going to do that ad with guess this list price, which I'm going to do that today.
Sure.
Listing. We're going to target people in the neighborhood. We're going to target people that might be likely buyers of that property.
Right.
And so those are hopefully be the ones that respond. And guess what? Now we're going to be interacting with them in a fun way.
Right.
Gamifying the interaction, and hopefully we can get some leads out of it and maybe sell the property or get some feedback or whatever. So love it, man. This is really, really great stuff, Travis.
Thank you.
And we're pretty much out of time, but I wanted to just say, man, thank you very, very much for spending some time with us. You're obviously a very, very busy guy, and for you to take the time is, really honored. You've spoken in front of thousands of people, and for you to take the time to share this with us, I really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Well, Kevin, thank you. Thank you for having me on. Hopefully everyone here got some golden nuggets out of that. This is really just scratching the surface. So if you are interested, I would go to MiniChat, go to ChatFuel, and just start to play with them. Just start to actually go through and experiment.
And let's you have a company as well, and if you want to tell us a little bit about that, and if someone wanted help, or if they're how do they get a hold of you? How does that work?
Sure. Just go to travisthom.com, and that's my last name is spelled Thom, so travisthom.com, and there's a messenger chat actually on my website. Let's see if it's still up there. I put it in yesterday. Let's see if it's there we go. Yeah, do you see it there?
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah, so you can just chat with me there, or just connect with me on a different place. To just enter your email and connect with me on that page.
Or chat with you there.
Chat with me, yeah.
Awesome, Travis. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.
Take care.